The Nintendo Switch Lite is the latest handheld console from Nintendo that is dedicated to gamers on the go. Last week, Spiderwebs and I had an amazing opportunity thanks to my friends over at Nintendo to be among some of the first gamers to go hands-on with the Lite, and we got to do so for about an hour and a half. During that time, I was able to get a pretty good idea as to how it feels to hold, carry, and game on the Lite for an extended period of time. Today, I want to talk to you guys about that experience so you guys can get a good idea as to how this thing feels to play on. If you want to know more of my full thoughts on the all-around Switch Lite experience, I definitely recommend checking out my recent Everything That You Need to Know About the Nintendo Switch Lite video that I just uploaded, where I basically explain everything that you need to know about the Nintendo Switch Lite, and it's not just about holding it. So, what is it like to play on a Switch Lite? Well, during my time with it, I walked away with the impression that the Switch Lite is the better overall handheld mode experience compared to the original Switch. I'm not being paid to say anything like that. That's just years of handheld gaming experience talking. Not only does the Switch Lite live up to its name of being extremely light and compact, two things that I'm a huge fan of, but it also was very comfortable to hold even without a grip. For me to say that is actually pretty surprising. I have big hands, and you guys know I need a grip for my original Switch if I'm going to be playing for long periods of time. Here, I'm not so sure I'm going to be needing one. I found the Lite to be very nice on its own to hold. The texture was very nice and grippy, the buttons were mushy, and not to mention the display was razor sharp for only being 720p. The Lite has that special Nintendo feel that only Nintendo can pull off when you pick up a console. Like, this thing very much feels like a Nintendo handheld. As some of you guys have pointed out on my last Switch Lite video though, there is no rumble in the Lite, something that I forgot to mention in that video. In a way, the lack of vibration kind of takes the Lite back to the original traditional handheld days of the Game Boy, the GBA, the DS, the 3DS, and all the other handhelds. It kind of actually does have that classic feel when you play it. While the lack of rumble is not a big deal for me, for some, I can see it being a deal breaker. If that's the case, you're just gonna have to try this thing out and see if it's right for you when it comes out. There's no doubt in my mind though that the Lite is going to be my new main Switch when it drops on September 20th. Like, this doesn't have a cheaper console feel, like this is very much a premium handheld, but it does very much remind me of a Game Boy, of a 2DS, you know, those consoles that I really love. And once you guys hold one of these in your hands, I know you are going to be just as impressed by it. Alrighty guys, so that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed it and found it helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button because it always helps out the channel. And also be sure to let me know in the comments box down below what you think of the Switch Lite. Does this look like a console you would game on? Does it cut out too many features for you? I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments box down below. And until the next one, I'll catch you guys later. Peace! 'Cause I don't wanna be